Hello, my name is Ben Wolin and I'm an engineer here at Scopos. I'll be showing you how to use our new tournament features on Results. A tournament on Results is a named group of matches. The owner of the tournament controls which matches are included in the tournament. These matches are called tournament members. Tournaments allow you to combine the results of tournament members into merged result lists. Tournaments are associated with specific clubs, and currently the ability to create and join a tournament is exclusive to club members. In this tutorial, I'll be running through how to create, edit, and delete tournaments, how to add and remove tournament members, and how to combine results into custom merged result lists. To view your club's tournaments or create a new tournament, first navigate to your club management page. This can be found through your My Clubs tab, which will show all of the clubs that your account is currently a member of. All your created tournaments associated with the club will be listed in this table. To create a new tournament, click the Create Tournament button underneath the table. Enter a tournament name, choose a visibility. Public means that anyone can view the tournament. Private means that only members of the club can view it. Choose if you want the tournament to show up in search results. And finally, select a member policy. The member policy controls how tournament members can be added to the tournament. There are currently 3 member policies to choose from. Invite only means that tournament members can only be added to the tournament when the tournament creator manually invites them to join. That match then has to be approved by someone who's a member of that match's club. We'll go through an example of this later. Request to join means that match owners have to request permission from the tournament owner for their match to be added. The tournament owner can then choose which of those requests to approve. Open means that any match owner can add their match to the tournament without the extra approval step. For this tutorial, I'll be using the invite-only member policy. After I click the Create button, I'm redirected to the newly created tournament page. From here, I can edit the name or visibility of the tournament. It's worth noting that the member policy cannot be changed after the tournament's created, so I would need to delete and recreate the tournament if I wanted to change member policies. This is an invite-only tournament, and I am the tournament creator, so I can go ahead and click this Invite New Tournament Member button. Currently, matches are added to tournaments by entering their match URL. I have this match pulled up that I want to invite to my tournament, so I can click on the Copy Match URL icon, go back and paste it into the text box, and click Add Member. The match has been added with this yellow tint and approval status is invited. This means that the match belongs to a club that I am not a member of on this account, so that invite needs to be approved before it shows up publicly. At this point, I'm also able to click this X icon to remove the member, which would cancel the invite. Now I'll switch to an account that is able to accept the invite. I've now switched users to an account that is a member of the Scopos club, which owns the match that I invited. I can see the member is still highlighted with approval status invited, but now I have this checkmark icon that I can click to accept the invite. Now the member is changed to a solid white and the approval status has swapped from invited to approved, meaning that the match is now officially part of the tournament. I'll go ahead and switch back to the tournament creator account. Alright, I've now switched back to the account that created the tournament. I can see that that member that I invited has been approved. I can also click on that member to show a summary of the results from that match. Now I'm going to go ahead and add a few more matches to the tournament, and then I'll show you how to combine the results of multiple members with merged result lists. I've added 4 other members to the tournament, 3 extra approved members, and 1 pending invite. Each of them have their own sets of results. Now I want to combine the results of all of these members into a merged result list. So I'll click the Create Merged Result List button, enter a result list name, and select a merge method. The merge method controls how you want the results to be combined together. Currently, we support 4 different merge methods: sum, average, reentry, and participation. Sum will take the results from each of these members and add them together for an aggregate. Average takes the results and calculates the average. Reentry combines the results across multiple attempts of the same course of fire. And participation counts the number of events that each athlete participated in. In this tutorial, I'll be using the sum merge method. But more details on each of these can be found on our support website, which is linked in the description. Score format collection defaults to the Orion standard score formats, which are integer, decimal, and conventional. We recommend that you leave this field unchanged and use one of these three options, unless you need a more customized formatting of the scores. Count top scores defaults to 0, which means that every result from all of the members are summed together. I can change this to, let's say, 2, which means that only the highest 2 scores across matches are summed instead. Include high score event will add an extra column for the highest score, and include average score event will add another column that calculates the average score across members. Step 2 is adding result list members. These are the result lists from each tournament member that you want to combine. First, select the tournament member. You'll see that only the 4 approved members are available here, and I cannot add a pending member into the merge result list. Choose a result list from that match. I'll be using individual all. The course of fire. Starting with Orion 3.0, a match will be able to hold multiple courses of fire. And choose a header name. This is what will be displayed as a label for this result list member. I'll use January abbreviated. When I click Add Member, you'll see it come up in this list of result members that have been added so far. Once I'm done adding result list members, I can go ahead and click Create, which will create the merged result list. We can see columns for the rank, participant, and each of the result list members that we added. If we take a look at rank 1, we can see that this athlete shot in March and April, but didn't participate in the January and February matches. We can see that they have a high score of 592 in April, an average of 590, and an aggregate of an 1180 between those two. Remember that we set the count top scores to 2, so only the highest 2 scores, in this case their only scores, are considered for their average and aggregate. I'm also able to go back and edit any of those merged result list values, including adding or removing merged result list members. If we change the count top scores to 3 and save the result list, we can see that the average and aggregate now count the top 3 scores for our participant, which changes the rankings. That about wraps up the basics of using tournaments on results. More detailed documentation can be found on our support website using the link in the description. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave a comment or shoot an email to the support team. This tournament system is actively being developed, so your feedback and ideas for improvements can make a real difference. Other than that, thank you for watching, and I hope tournaments on results can be a useful tool for your club.